news.RETURN of ROB following reports that he had been banned from the NYC studio. Rob Marciano of GMA reemerges in a different location on a morning show segment. Rob made a live appearance on Thursday's GMA broadcast from Missouri as a massive storm system descended on residents of 6 states. In Missouri, a devastating epidemic struck when a strong twister struck and tore through the town, killing 5 people. One of the first times he's returned to the network after a ban from the studio, Rob covered the tragic scenario in a 2-minute program for GMA. Although numerous other places were also affected by the tornadoes, he described some of the destruction that occurred in Glen Allen, Missouri. According to the mayor of Louisville, Kentucky, at least one person also died as a result of the storms, Rob reported. For GMA, Rob has previously covered more storms that pounded Mississippi at the end of March. The meteorologist had said at the time of the weather incident, "There's some heartbreaking stuff out of here." While he reported from the hazardous site, fans encouraged Rob to stay safe. One supporter described the scenario as heartbreaking. Rob acknowledged that the final few days of March had been a surreal couple of days in the meanwhile. The 54-year-old Rob was reportedly banned from the ABC studios last month after allegedly making people feel uncomfortable. Rob spoke to presenter Michael Strahan live on Thursday's Good Morning America about the weather in California. "Boy, it's been a strange few days here in California when a Pacific storm slammed us like a hurricane and not one but 2 tornadoes struck the state. One right here in Los Angeles, less than 8 miles from where the Lakers play," said Rob. He pointed to the wrought iron fence and stated, "This is an industrial area. You can see what this tree did to this wrought iron fence. The buildings here have been red flagged, yet you can see 17 of them damaged, some seriously. On the majority of them, the roofs have been entirely torn off." The strongest tornado to hit the LA metro area in 40 years, according to Rob, harmed 1 person. Rob's involvement on GMA worried people who tweeted their best wishes for him. One individual advised him, "Be safe, Rob," while another added, "Stay safe out there." A third individual wrote, "Please be safe." And a fourth, "Thanks, Rob, for all you do." On Rob's absence from the studio, fans have also voiced their opinions. At ABC, invite at Rob Marciano back into the studio. One person tweeted, "It's been a year." Another tweeted, at ABC World News at Rob Marciano, "You must permit this man to re-enter the premises." Additionally, a third user tweeted, at GMA the public desires at Rob Marciano, returning in full force. He had a difficult year, but it's now past due. Put him back fully on air. Rob's appearance on GMA follows news last week that he had been expelled from the ABC studios for having made colleagues feel uncomfortable and for having caused a number of alarming events. Rob was not a Kier. According to Page 6, Rob has purposely avoided the studio for close to a year. He was prohibited from ABC studios, according to many people who spoke with the site, because he made a female colleague feel uncomfortable last year. According to a source inside the organization, he was found to have done something that was improper, but he was punished for it, and they still haven't let him return. They were informed by a second source that he made people uncomfortable. There was a time when there were several problems and some worrying occurrences. The sources didn't go into further detail about what had transpired between Rob and the coworker or who it was. One of them did admit, though, that he was having anger issues while he went through last year's divorce from his ex-wife, Erin. There were occasions when Rob was extremely irritable and enraged, exhibiting unsavory conduct. He was called away to deal with it, and now he's returned, according to the second source. Rob was removed from the air for a month after the occurrences.